Assalamu alaikum. If you want to watch new videos on our channel, then subscribe our channel and don't forget to press the bell icon. Moreover, for appreciation, like our video and share it with your friends. You can also comment below giving your suggestions. Now let's start today's video. Russell was born on May 18, 1872 at Ravenscroft in Monmouthshire. His father's name was Viscount Amberley and mother's name was Catherine Amberley. Russell's mother died of diphtheria in 1872. He got the scholarship to study at Trinity College, Cambridge at the age of 16. He became a member of an exclusive society popularly known as the Apostle. He won the fellowship at Trinity College in 1894 and retained this till 1901. In 1899, he gave a course of lectures on Leibniz, which became the basis of his philosophical books. He had three aims. The most progressive and fundamental of these was that of paring down to the minimum and reducing to their simplest expression all pretensions of mankind to knowledge. His second aim was to link logic and mathematics. His third objective was analytical. His major works on philosophy were named as An Inquiry into Meaning and Truth, 1940, and Human Knowledge, Its Scope and Limits. He was appointed as lecturer in philosophy in 1910 on a 5-year contract. He got married Alice Purcell Smith against the wishes of his family. In Russia, Russell met Lenin Trotsky Gorky. On his visit to China, he was accompanied by Dora Black, who in 1921 was to become his second wife. In 1896, on his visit to America, he gave lectures in Bryn Mawr College and Johns Hopkins University. In 1914, he gave the Lowell Lectures at Boston. He was temporary lecturer at Howard University. Why I Am Not a Christian, 1927. Marriage and Morals, 1929. The Conquest of Happiness, 1930. He again visited America in 1938 and gave lectures at the University of Chicago, University of California. Mrs. K filed a suit taking the plea that he wanted the appointment cancelled in order to protect her daughter from the immoral influence which Russell could exert as a teacher. The judge revoked his appointment on these bases. Firstly, because Russell was an Arian. Secondly, that he had not taken a competitive examination before his appointment. And thirdly, because he preached immoral and salacious doctrine. Russell opened his school in 1927, named as Beacon Hill School, and taught his own children John and Kate. He left this school in 1932, and in the same year his marriage with Dora Blake broke up. Russell's third wife was Patricia Helen Spence, one of the teachers at Beacon Hill School. Before the First World War, he had been politically associated with Fabians including H. G. Wells, Bernard Shaw, Beatrice and Sidney Webb. Russell was brought to court and he was accused of having made statements likely to prejudice the recruitment of His Majesty's force. Russell was fined €100. Russell wrote an article that contained an aspersion on American army that America, being an ally of England and Russell was confined to Brixton Prison for 16 months for May 1918. According to Russell, human impulses may be divided into possessive and the creative. The possessive impulses give rise to the state, war, property, whereas creative impulses result in marriage, education, and religion. He married to Edith Finch in 1952. In 1957, he initiated the Bookwash Conferences. Their aim was to seek ways in which those responsible for atomic and hydrogen weapons could exert some influence on those with whom the political decision to use these weapons lay. Russell was the president of the Campaign for Nuclear Disarmament movement. This movement supported the famous Aldermaston marches of the 1950s. This movement was for mass civil disobedience, which held a rally at Trafalgar Square and sit down at the headquarters of the Ministry of Defense in 1961. Bertrand Russell Peace Foundation was inaugurated in 1963. Its sponsors included Albert Schweitzer and Linus Pauling.